Good evening and welcome to Ripon High School, the Tigers' Den for high school girls basketball here tonight. The Ripon Tigers, a non-conference matchup with the Kewaskum Indians. The Tigers, with an overall record of 1 win and 6 losses, take on the Kewaskum Indians with an overall record of 4 wins and 3 losses. The Tigers coming off a loss last week, and that was, I believe, to Wisconsin Dells. That's right, to Wisconsin Dells. And Kewaskum also coming off a victory last week to West Bend West. With Marty Ernzer, I'm Lynn Krause, and we are glad to have you here on the Ripon Channel. That's youtube.com/Ripon Channel. Make sure you tell your family and friends all about it. Well, Marty, tonight again, a non-conference game against the Kewaskum Indians, who play in the Glacier Trails Conference. We have both come to love that name rather than a directional conference, which we mainly have all over the state of Wisconsin. But they play in the Glacier Trails Conference, 4-3 overall, yet they are undefeated in their conference. The Tigers, as we know, under first-year coach Kirsten Sauerbrei, kind of learning as they go along, trying to improve each and every game. And tonight, it's going to be a challenge again facing these Indians.
It will, facing our former conference foe, the Indians of Kewaskum. I love that name, Kewaskum, named after Chief Kewaskum. Yeah, they both have played Lamira, and both Ripon and Kewaskum came up on the short end of the Lions and non-conference action for both those teams. It's a squad of 11 players. They only have 2 seniors on that squad. It's a relatively young Kewaskum team. Going into the team stats and looking, my friend, I think Ripon, if they can do a few things tonight, will have a good opportunity to maybe pull the upset, because I do look at them as getting an upset. First and foremost, Ripon, who is averaging 24 turnovers a contest, they need to get that number to a more manageable, let's say 15, for example. If they could lower that by a half dozen or plus fewer turnovers, and they do statistically out-rebound Kewaskum, and particularly on the offensive side of things, and take advantage of that. Ripon doesn't know. I mean, when we did the first game, that ball was falling for them in the first part of that game against Westfield to open up their season. And if they can be a little fortunate and get that ball to fall a little bit more, because neither team shoots particularly well from the floor. 38% by Kewaskum. Ripon is 10 percentage points less than that. And so Ripon's going to, I generally don't like to say this, but Ripon's going to have to shoot better than what their season's average is right tonight. Take care of the ball and do what they should do, and that's win the battle of the rebound. And if they can do those things, I'd like to think, halfway through the second half of this game, they have a chance to win.
One of the things you just mentioned, shooting from the floor. Yeah. Neither team shoots very well at the three-point line.
Right.
But the one thing that the Tigers must improve on as the season goes along is their free throw percentage. I think it's at 48% for the season. And
it is.
And you have got to be better than that.
It is. And so if you are getting to the free throw line 18 times per game, and that's what Ripon is doing. Okay. They're getting to the free throw line 18 times. They're making less than 9 free throws per contest. Well, you're leaving a lot of points there on the bone. Conversely, 64% isn't great, but it's respectable to shoot free throws as a team, as Kewaskum does. They get to the line only 15 times a contest and shoot 60%. You're right. That's another thing to look for. I mean, they don't shoot well as a team, Ripon, in pretty much all these statistics. That will come. That will come as their games go along. I think that number will get better. But foremost, take care of the ball and if they can do that, I gotta believe they're capable of shooting closer to 60%. Move that up 12 points as a goal, 60% from the free throw line. And if you can get a few more points there, if you stop turning it over not as many times, because what we're not talking about is it's one thing to turn it over. Well, what's the other team doing when you turn it over? Yeah. A lot of them are getting easy breakaway layups.
Well, as you mentioned earlier, Chief Kewaskum is the man that the city is named after, but may not be the most famous person right now.
I know where you're headed with this.
Kewaskum native Jordan Stoltz is an Olympic speed skater from Kewaskum.
I know about the guy.
Yeah. So anyway, just a little bit of trivia. Marty, you had a chance to talk to Coach Kirsten Stauerbry. Let's listen to the interview right now.
Hey, it's halftime here at Ripon High School in the Tiger Den of the JV Girls High School game. Tonight's visitors, former conference foe, the Indians of Kewaskum High School. And got good news for you viewers. It's 18-14 right now with the JV girls from Ripon in control of the game. And they took control in the closing seconds of the first half. Good to see. Well, joining me, as you're going to get used to, is head coach Kirsten Stauerbry. Coach, welcome and thank you for coming.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yeah. We generally like to talk about the last time we played, and there was no surprise here when those Chiefs, speaking of Indians, we got this Indian theme going tonight with Kewaskum. Hey, it's halftime here at Ripon High School in the Tiger Den of the JV Girls High School game. Tonight's visitors, former conference foe, the Indians of Kewaskum High School. And got good news for you viewers. It's 18-14 right now with the JV girls from Ripon in control of the game. And they took control in the closing seconds of the first half. Good to see. Well, joining me, as you're going to get used to, is head coach Kirsten Stauerbry. Coach, welcome and thank you for coming.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yeah. We generally like to talk about the last time we played, and there was no surprise here when those Chiefs, speaking of Indians, we got this Indian theme going tonight with Kewaskum. Wisconsin Dells came in here last week, and they were undefeated, and they were who we thought they were, weren't they, Coach?
Yes, they were. They're a really good basketball team. They have a lot of experience, and a lot of their girls are actually going to play college basketball, so you're going up against just a lot of talent there.
They were so machine-like, and everything they did, it's like there was no wasted movement. They're passing down in the paint, everything, transition. It was very efficient and very methodical, and not a lot of rah. They were very businesslike. I kind of like the old school attitude there.
Yeah, absolutely. They were really good in transition offense. I mean, every single time they're just getting easy bunnies, and that's where something we have to learn as players is to hustle back. You got to sprint back. We got to stop those bunnies because it adds up quickly.
Right. Before we talk about that Kewaskum team tonight that you'll be taking on shortly, you've only been back in town. Let's see, you took the job middle of the summer? What month?
I actually took it in, let's see.
Was it August?
About September, about the end of September, and I moved back in October. And basketball season started in November, so.
Man, yeah, so it's like you've barely been here to have a couple of cups of coffee. Before we went on the air, let's talk about your coaching style. I got to try to come down to some of your practices.
Yeah.
Your influences, and that's who you learn from junior league travel teams all the way through college. What have you kind of put together in a recipe of what you like to do as a coach and set up for practices?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's actually funny because when I started playing in third grade all the way until my junior year, I had a different coach every single year, and that included travel ball, that included AAU ball, school ball. So I've seen a lot of different coaching, styles. I had Jesse Nodoff my junior and senior year of high school, and then I was lucky to have the same coach in college for 3 years, and then end up having a new coach for my last year. So seen a lot of different coaching styles, but my biggest thing, it really starts within the program, creating and building confidence, instilling in these girls that I believe in them and that I want them to be on my team, and I'm glad that they're part of my team.
Yeah.
I think that's a big part of it. There's coaches that have done that to me, and it makes me confident to shoot the ball.
That, what you're talking about right now came across very much so in your interview with the local newspaper.
Yes.
When I finally got it, I don't get it anymore, so I got it like a few weeks later or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was reading it, and that's exactly what came through the print.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, especially as young women who are trying to develop more outside of high school, so that when they're, become in the real world, that they're ready to go, like that's the important part. If they know that they have a coach that loves them and believes in them, they're willing to give 100% more effort for you. So that's a big thing for me. But besides that, I'm a really big fast pace. I want to push up the court. I want to look for those easy shots, whether that's a quick three-point shot or that's easy layups down below. But the quicker we can pick it up, the defense can't set up. And then defense wins games. I mean, that's just how it's always been. And so playing good, hard defense and not playing individually and selfish. It's playing as one team, right? So if you get beat, your teammates there to be there, to be in help side and help you out, and then you have to recover and help them out. And it all moves together. Like one big string is what I tell the girls. So little things I've taken from a lot of different coaches, but at the end of the day, it all comes down to just being a team together. If we're not a team, it's going to be hard to win as a team.
Everything you're describing, I'm all in on. I mean, I coached this club stuff for over 2 decades. Fundamentals, it comes down to fundamentals because you want to push that ball. You got to be strong with that ball.
Absolutely.
And so I'm sure you're spending a lot of time in that during practice. Ball handling, passing, meeting the ball, catching, pivot, square, triple threat, all that kind of good stuff.
Yes, all the little things, even, rebounding. Rebounding's huge. I think it's something that a lot of women, girls struggle with from high school to the college level, and being able to rebound, both offensively and defensively.
Statistically, speaking of which, let's use that and go into our matchup with tonight. You do statistically out-rebound the team that you're playing tonight, Kewaskum. And I made the comment up till going into the Dells game, your percentage of rebounds offensively were above average.
Yep.
And that's got to be a plus if we can shoot better, because we don't shoot well collectively right now from the floor. But if you can get those second opportunities offensively and get those to count for points, that's going to be huge in your games.
Absolutely. It's important, and I think that's just a mindset the girls have to have is I want it more than you do.
Right.
I want it more than the other team, and it takes a collective whole. If one person is a box out, that's the person that gets the ball. So every person together as a team needs to box out and go get the ball. And yeah, I hope we can use that tonight, and hopefully our shots are going to fall right away, and if they don't, we can get in there and get some boards.
Right. So Kewaskum comes in. What did I say about them? I was writing it down all afternoon. They're 4-3 on the year. They're 3-0 in their conference, which is a different conference. We talked about their old conference foe. We have a lot of familiarity with them.
Yes.
They're a young team. They got if what I looked here, if they got 11 people, they only got 2 seniors, 5 sophomores, and throw in 4 juniors. So they're a young team.
Yes, they are. Yep, they play zone a lot of time, and they look to press. So it's just about, knocking down our shots when they're in zone and moving it around because, there's no shot clock here in high school. It's just something I'm still getting used to coming from college ball.
Right.
It's so different. I'm like, guys, you can slow it down. You can take as much time as you need until we get the best shot.
Yeah, be quick, but don't be in a hurry.
Right, exactly. So, knocking down our shots and taking care of the ball in our press, right? Looking to get in the middle. We got to stay out of the corners. we emphasized it so much in practice. We took away limitations so that they couldn't do it, and now it's about executing in the game.
Okay. I want to wish you the best of luck tonight.
Yeah.
Play hard, load the wagon, smack the mules, and let's see if those threes rain early for you guys.
Yeah, that's right. It's going to be fun being able to play Kewaskum in high school, and now I get to come back and coach against them.
Congrats. Looking forward to the game.
Thank you.
Talk to you next time we do the home game.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, welcome back to Ripon High School. We certainly want to thank Coach Sauerbrei for that interview here tonight. We certainly do appreciate it. And the starters have just been introduced for Kewaskum, and Ripon will be next. Marty, before we get going with the game, want to say Sam Erickson down there wearing an ugly Christmas sweater. The band doing a great job as usual.
Yes, Sam the Bam Erickson. What a percussion department that is. What a band department that is. I have a gas with those guys. Aren't they great?
Yeah, they are very good. And I talked to Sam before we went on the air, and he said a lot of the kids, not all, but a lot of them were wearing the ugly Christmas sweaters, and that's good stuff. I like that. And the band did an excellent job on the pregame, as they will at halftime. Ripon starters: 1, Raina Truczynski; 2, Reese Brooks; 4, Emma Reesop; 10, Adele Miner, 12, Emerson Peer.
Yes.
For the Kewaskum Indians, number 2, Kaylin Rettler. She's the senior.
Yep.
Let's see, 10, Olivia Gerhardt, the sophomore.
11.
11, Leah Pittman,
12.
the junior. 12, Cameron Belty, a junior.
And 22.
22 is Anna Parrish, the senior. Their leading scorer is this Cameron Belty, 14 points a game. Olivia Gerhardt is next at 9.
And then Kaylin Rettler is 8. And Liddy Prost is 7. It sounds like a blast-off.
Tip to Ripon. Here's Peer with a 3.
Good shot.
No good. Goes out of bounds. Who touched it last?
They didn't get a good look. They're going to stay there.
Kewaskum touched it last. No, well, make up your mind here. Which one?
Yeah.
So now they're
okay.
Well, he
right.
pointed one
Here
way
we go.
and then the other way.
Well, that reminds me of the Scarecrow, Wizard of Oz. Here we go.
All right, so Ripon will now be on defense after the officials kind of talked it over.
Uh-huh.
And here come the Indians making a way
Nice
to
take.
the basket. Nice job, Olivia Gerhardt, but the rebound out of there to Resop. Here she comes. And she'll go into the right side. There's a 3 by
There you go.
Brooks. Is that Reese Brooks? Yes,
That
it is.
is.
And she hits the 3.
Wow. It's only taken a couple years for me to tell her, shoot, girl, shoot.
So here come Kewaskum the other way. It's a turnover.
Good start by Ripon.
As Gerhardt could not handle the pass.
They're going to go with some pressure of their own, coach, here. Nope, they're not. They're going to back it off, Kewaskum.
I didn't see if were they in a man-to-man, D?
Yes.
Looks like they were. Oh, okay, yep. So Ripon has the lead here early on.
And they do, according to coach, play some zone, Kewaskum.
Turchinski
Gonna call the bump.
gets fouled on the play. And it's going to be on Olivia Gerhardt's number 10, her first and the first team. So Ripon gets the ball underneath her basket, right side. And it's Turchinski to inbound. She will go to Reese Brooks. Shoot another 3. Why not? And, I thought she had
a
it.
rebound.
Offensive rebound, Adele Miner. A little strong off the glass, though.
Boy, there they are. Almost 2 offensive rebounds, and that's what they do well at. The Tigers, offensive rebounding.
Good effort by Adele, but couldn't get it to fall. Now Kewaskum the other way. Bounce pass to Gerhardt's, moving to the baseline.
Yep.
And she's going to get fouled by Emma Resop.
Emma Resop on her closeout was not under control. If I'm going to close out strong to the baseline. Your help will come from the top. There's nobody there in the baseline to help you for Ripon.
So her first and first team. The inbound here to Kaylin Rettler. She's at the top of the key for Kewaskum.
Yeah.
Now making a drive, little pull-up jumper is good by Cameron Belty.
There's some Kewaskum pressure, and it looks like they're trying to trap that first pass, and they did.
Oh, and it's stolen away. Off the glass. Nice
steal.
play by Cameron Belty. Ripon has to protect the ball better. Now it's Resop across the timeline, left side. Nice bounce pass to Adele Miner. Up and in.
Great read by Resop. Not only did she get that ball down there, great read on the bounce pass past the defender.
Nice start offensively for the Tigers.
Don't leave your feet.
Here's Kewaskum now. Belty on the right wing into the lane. Almost stolen. The
There's
ball's
Miner.
loose on the ground. Miner after it. She does steal it. Oh, but it had it stolen away. I thought there'd be a jump ball.
No.
And then it was handed to Gerhardt's in the lane, but she missed the shot. But Kewaskum gets the offensive rebound. They'll reset. And a steal by Resop.
Yeah, Resop got in the way.
Emerson
Behind you, you're
Peer.
going to get it stolen back.
And Belty steals it back.
Yeah.
And Belty the other way to the lane, lays it up and in. Cameron Belty. She has all 6 points for the Indians. Now Turchinski.
You got to move.
Got to move with the ball. She's trapped. It's going to be stolen. Belty. And she misses the shot, but she was fouled on the play. The third official going to join the front court after being
They are inviting
on the other side.
Listen up. They're inviting Kewaskum. They want you. They're letting you catch it by the baseline, and then they trap you against the baseline. The inbounder should not be feeding the Ripon player. They want you to catch it there. Somebody needs to set a screen away up by the free throw line with a teammate and get the ball to the middle, and then flush, and then speed dribble down the middle.
The foul was on Raina Truczynski, her first, team second. At the free throw line is Cameron Belty. She missed the first, will get the second. Meanwhile, Millie Gales, number 23, comes in for the Tigers. Emerson Peer goes out.
Here we go again. Don't give it to the one that's going to come right up by the baseline because they're going to trap her.
And they get it
there
to
you go,
Reese up,
to the middle.
to Truczynski. Here
Keep
they
going.
go. 3-on-2 Tigers. Bounce pass to Adele Miner, but it's a held ball and possession to the Indians.
That's something they got to work on, too. They got to work on, they had the 2-on-1, but the defender stayed right next to Miner. If they're going to do that, then go ahead and attack the rack if you're Brooks. But the other thing Miner can do is swing around to the ball side and get the defender on your backside, and then she can pass you the ball.
Into the left corner, that is Leah Pittman. Almost had it stolen by Resop. Pittman runs it down. Parrish with it, top of the key. Right side, Gerhardts. She's a sophomore, going to stop.
Watch, way too
Gets
open.
it to Parrish in the lane. Left hook, no good. And the rebound is Belter. Brings it back.
Box
and
out.
A shot up, no good by Pittman. And Emma Resop finally runs it down, but her pass is knocked away by Gerhardts.
Relax. Way too anxious.
And Reese Brooks brings it up. Cameron Belty, all 6 points. Check that, all 7 points for
their
Kewaskum.
points are off of Ripon steals pretty much.
Driving to the basket,
And
Emma Resop, and it's a charge.
Ripon just lost their best rebounder and one of their top scorers in the first 5 minutes of action. She's got 2 quick ones.
Yeah, she has to come out.
They got to box out now.
Paisley Spalding comes into the game.
They really need to box out. They got to find opposite jersey down here on the defensive end and do a one and done. There's a steal almost.
Almost by Gales, but it was traveled there by Kaylin Rettler, so Tigers get the ball back.
Here's the other thing. I was definitely of the opinion that Paisley Spalding has good fundamentals with the ball here, and she's going to be tested with that pressure.
She got at the
Give it to
inbound
her.
and gave it back to Reese Brooks. Truczynski, Gales, left side. There. Oh, I thought she was going to take a three. Drives to the basket. Reese Brooks,
I think
good.
She should have. I would have shot the three.
And the rebound by Anna Parrish of
Stop
Kewaskum.
ball. Stop ball here.
She's on the wing. Goes inside to Rettler. Bounce
Nice
pass
pass.
to Belty. No good.
Wow. That
Gales
was a tough
get the
shot,
rebound.
too.
Here is Millie Gales.
Don't walk to the ball. Meet the ball.
Adele Miner in the give and go, but Gales couldn't handle it. And then her pass stolen away by Belty.
Yeah, she lost control of it. That's one of those turnovers.
Belty looking. Goes to Gerhardts.
Get up on her. Dead ball. Get up on her.
To the wing right side. Rettler, free throw line. Nice pass inside to Belty. It's loose though. Ripon ends up with it. Gets it to Gales. Here they come the other way.
Take the ball down the middle. Run the wings. Let's go. Paisley needs to be looking. She didn't.
Reese Brooks with it now.
It's like they want to. Okay, you know what? They want to run their set, I guess, is what they're doing.
First 5 points for Ripon.
I think they're missing opportunities here in transition.
Went well, then we kind of struggled. Now the three by Gales.
Looks good.
Off the left, but Reese Brooks, the offensive rebound. To Gales again. Now Raina Truczynski driving to the basket. Left side stops. Goes back to Spalding.
There you go.
Right corner, Gales three. Short. Rebound out of there by Leah Pittman. And Kewaskum will walk it up.
Yeah, Ripon takes care of the ball like they did in the last sequence. Kewaskum can't be scoring off of turnovers because Ripon won't make those turnovers.
Here's Gerhardts.
There you
Pittman,
go.
And
Unforced.
she threw it away. So it's out of bounds, left side. It'll be Ripon's ball. Couple of substitutions here. Anna Buchholz will come in.
Yeah, Brianna Flanagan for the first time, I think, comes in as
Brenna
well.
Flanagan.
Yeah.
And also looks like Emerson Peer has returned.
You're right. She's on the ball.
So Gales and Spalding remain in.
Square. Look at the rim when you catch.
There's Spalding.
Look at the basket when you catch. Square up. Pivot.
To Flanagan, but ball was stolen away by Alexis Bellew.
That's just hard to compete.
Gerhardts to the free throw line. Little jumper is up and no good by Rettler. Offensive rebound, Gerhardt's ball's bouncing around out there, and Emerson Peer comes up with it.
No advantage. Take your time.
Brenna Flanagan for three, right wing. It's good.
I like that. That's better than dribbling halfway to the basket, picking it up and looking around to pass. That's a lot better outcome.
Lily Prost, number 5, into the game and knocked the ball
Good
away.
job.
It was Paisley Spalding. Nice defense on Alexis Bellew.
I'm wondering if Paisley Spalding realizes how good she can be, because she can be right up there.
Danny Brewer in for the Tigers. Millie Gales out. Kewaskum gets the inbound right
Box
corner
out.
3, no good. Hard off the iron, run down by Anna Parrish.
Should have been ripping ball.
This is Rettler with it now. To Parrish. Flanagan was guarding her. Gerhardt's.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Makes the move to the basket. Stops. Looks to go cross court. Passes it into the lane. Little layup. No good by Rettler.
Got to move
foul.
your feet. Yeah, it should be on Paisley Spalding. Let's see. She just, we're not moving our feet. We keep our feet there, and then we think that good help defense is just reaching out with your hand, and it's not. It's a foul.
And you were right. Paisley Spalding the foul. Her first, team's 4th.
Don't fall asleep here on this inbounds. Nothing cheap.
Belted inbound.
Make her go.
Oh, nice open shot, but no good by Alexis Bellew. The ball was run down by Flanagan of Ripon, but knocked out of bounds.
I want you to watch next time we're on defense down there when Kewaskum puts up a jump shot. Watch to see if we're boxing out. I think we are just standing flat-footed and watching the ball and seeing if we can run after it hits the rim to get the rebound. Here we go.
Here's Spalding with it on the wing right side. Tries to go to Flanagan, but the bounce pass went off her legs.
She's setting a screen, and she's passing to the screener.
Yeah. So here's Belty, lays it up, and a little too strong.
Wow.
But the rebound out of there to Kewaskum. Now on the left side, bringing up as little strong as no good. That was by Rettler, and then it was rebounded by Pittman, and she's fouled.
Couple of things here. First of all, our best rebounder is sitting with 2 fouls. Both of those fouls, none of them were good. Secondly, we are not boxing out, and we should feel quite fortunate that Kewaskum has missed as many easy shots as they have early on. They could easily have Ripon doubled up right now. So they're going to have to do a better job of doing a one-and-done Ripon on defense by finding your person in the green jersey and getting your backyard on them and boxing them out. Just don't stand flat-footed watching for a rebound and hoping it comes your way.
Danny Brewer got the foul, her first, team's 5th. At the free throw line was Alexis Bellew. She made one and missed one, and the rebound came off to Peer. Now Spalding underneath the basket to
nice
Adele
pass,
Miner,
block.
but her shot was blocked.
Show him the ball, Adele. Show him the ball and then go up. Get him in the air and then shoot and get to the free throw line.
Here's Belty at the top of the circle. Goes left side to Bellew.
Good defense on the ball. And when they pick up their dribble, you get all over them like a bad rash.
Here's Belty.
When it's a dead ball.
Backing up now. Goes left side here to Ruby McCain.
Get on her. Good job.
Belty for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Run down by Adele Miner.
Much better job of boxing out. Much better.
Now Ripon the other way. Emerson Peer to Spalding. We're going to have a held ball, but it will be Ripon's possession.
There's nothing good there in the middle to make that pass. Even if we catch it, there's nothing good there.
And the Tigers are going to take a timeout. We have 9 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first half, and we're tied.
Yeah, we're not playing particularly well right now, and we're tied. The thing is, I don't think Kewaskum's going to continue to shoot poorly on their end. So Ripon's going to have to do a little bit better job at taking care of the ball. A little bit of miscommunication. We're making passes to people that are setting screens, and there's some confusion in that. But I know the coach's philosophy is we're going to push, we're going to get the rebound, we're going to push that ball. If that's what we're going to do, make sure anytime the person with the ball wants to come right down the middle of the court, everybody else needs to run wide, run to the wings like in football. You're running fly patterns down the sideline. You don't jog down the middle of the court because, quite frankly, we can't pass you the ball. And if you're jogging, you're not getting separation from your counterpart. So it's just little things that I think can be corrected really easy. Here's the inbounds.
Raina Turczynski to Reese Brooks on the wing. Turczynski gets it back. She'll take a 3.
Good
off
shot.
the rim, no good. Rebound out of there to
See,
Alexis
a silly
Bellew.
foul.
And a foul on the loose ball.
That's just not good basketball. I mean, they got the rebound. You're not fighting for it. Get out of there and get back on D.
Adele Miner with the foul, her first, team 6th, compared to Kewaskum, which has only 1 foul. Oh, double dribble, didn't call it.
Yeah, it was.
All right, the wing left side
The guy on the
now.
baseline, the ref on the baseline has to make that call.
Well, he missed it. There's a 3, and
Yeah.
good
Look
by
out.
Lily Prost.
Look out.
It's 11-8.
Now, what are we
Indians.
jogging for? Hustle down to the wings. Let's go.
Emerson Peer to Adele Miner. Going to back in. Goes to Truczynski. Miner gets it back. Double teamed. And she gets it over now. I think that is Spalding. To Peer once again. Wing right side. Reese Brooks. Left side Truczynski. Couple of dribbles.
Spacing is really not good right now. It's really bunched up by Ripon. Too easy to guard.
Miner looking for somewhere to go. And does get it to Peer.
No shot clock. Take your time. Get that spacing down.
All right, between the circles is Emerson Peer going to restart. Reese Brooks, oh, that's a long 3 off the front of the rim, no good.
Good box out by Kewaskum.
That was Ruby McCain on the box out. Kaylin Rettler will bring it up for the Indians. Left side is Prost, just hit the 3.
Wow.
Nice give and go, little reverse.
all it
Up
was.
and in by Kaylin Rettler.
Ball watching there defensively, not knowing where your person is.
Now some pressure on the Tigers.
Well, what was that?
So Reese Brooks to Peer.
They're counting.
There's a bounce pass. Now to Reese Brooks, lost control, held ball. Ripon will retain possession. So that part's good with 7:48 remaining in the first half. Millie Gales back in for the Tigers. Paisley Spalding will come out. It was tied at 8, 5-0 run for the Indians here. Here's Truczynski on the wing left side. Gales, a 3 by Peer, and off the back of the iron, no good.
Kewaskum doing a great job against Ripon on 1 and done.
This
Ripon's
is
not getting those offensive rebounds. Big reason is Reesop sitting with 2 fouls.
There was Gerhardt's, but her pass inside stolen by Reese Brooks.
Yeah, she read the play on the give and go.
And she stops at the top of the circle to Adele Miner, back to Brooks.
Yeah, there's nothing there on that high post. They're doubling right away.
Nice play to Adele Miner, but she couldn't hit the shot.
Good play, but I'd like to see a white jersey down there fighting for offensive rebounds.
Cameron Belty with the rebound for Kewaskum. Ripon stuck on 8, had a couple of chances, couldn't get the shot in. There's a pass by Belty, tried to go inside, too strong, it's turned over.
Let's see if Ripon can capitalize. Now with that turnover, it does give them a chance. Coach calls it off. That would be Ellie Steiner, the varsity coach for the Indians of Kewaskum. Ripon needs a good look, just like last time.
Here is Reese Brooks double teamed, but she does get partial screen anyway. Tries to bounce past it inside the Peer, but it's stolen away by Ruby McCain. Now Belty. Frost. Frost gets it back. Oh, Belty inside and a layup up and in. Cameron Belty, the junior.
They're doing their damage. Their last 4 points have been just nice little individual efforts by the glass.
Yeah, 7-0 run now by the Indians. Now Adele Miner again.
Yeah, they double that every time we go to the high post.
There's Peer.
Which tells you if they can, bingo, reverse the ball. Let's go, do it again. Get it to Pierce, he's wide open. Skip pass.
Tried to pass it inside, but it's stolen away by Olivia Gerhardt's. And she's going to lay it up, and she's fouled on the play. So she'll go to the free throw line. The Ripon foul will be on Emerson Peer, her first, team 7th. And it will be Olivia Gerhardt's at the free throw line. She's a sophomore, no points here yet in this game. First free throw short. 5 minutes, 51 seconds remaining in the first half. Brenna Flanagan in, Paisley Spalding in.
I'd put Reesop in, I'll tell you that right now. I'd play her with her too. I just let her know I won't tolerate a silly foul. If you pick up your 3rd, you're going to sit, I swear to God, till 5 minutes left in the game. And I don't care if we're down by 30 or up 30.
Well, they have missed her for sure. There's a pass that got loose, but Emerson Peer
Nice
picked it up. She goes to the basket, and she was fouled.
Emerson Peer also is doing a good job of boxing out. I noticed down on the defensive end of things, on the wings.
The foul, by the way, is on Cameron Belty, her first. Belty has 9 points in this game. Second team foul. Emerson Peer to the free throw line.
Brianna Flanagan also, I've noticed, doing a better job of boxing out down on the defensive side of things.
Well, there we go with a free throw. We're 1 out of 1.
Yeah, they doubled us up. It was 8-8. Now it was 16-8.
As mentioned earlier in the game, 48% for Ripon at the free throw line.
And Kewaskum isn't doing anything unique. I mean, there's nothing there.
2 out of 2.
Nice shots. That's a team that shoots 48% collectively from the free throw line.
Well,
we went 2 for 2.
Emma Resop has come back in.
Yeah, I mean, what good does it do to save somebody with fouls if the game's over, right? So here we go, and it looks like they're going some zone here, folks. The 1-2-2, here we go. You got to move your feet. You don't get passive just because you're in a zone. You move your feet, and when they're in your area with the ball, you man up on them.
Here's Belty with it on
Get
the
those
wing
hands
right
out.
side.
That's right, active hands defensively. Those hands will help you. Those feelers will help you negate passing lanes.
Gerhardt's with it. And Gerhardt's will go to the right side. Making a move there was
Good
Alexis
job.
Bellew in the lane. Turnaround, no good. But an offensive rebound by Gerhardt. And it was knocked out of bounds by Emerson Peer. Good defense.
Flanagan doing a nice job on the weak side. When her person tried to front her to receive the ball, she got back in front of her. Good move. She gets it.
Danny Brewer comes into the game for Millie Gales for the Tigers. Here's Belty with it. Gerhardt's making a move.
Good help there. Helping recover out of that zone off her own foot.
I think Flanagan twisted her ankle a little bit.
Yeah, she rolled
Shots no good. Resop had the rebound, lost it, but picked up by Danny Brewer, I think.
Yeah, and they did a silly foul. That'll go on Alexis Bellew for Kewaskum. One of those silly reach-ins after you lose it. It's a frustration kind of foul, right? Hey, I got the rebound. Oh, she took it. Then you reach back in and get called for the silly foul.
For Bellew, her first team's third. Also, Anna Buchholz comes in for Brenna Flanagan.
Get away from that timeline. Oh, boy.
It's stolen away by Cameron Belty, left side. Lays it up too hard, though.
There's a foul.
And Raina Truchinski runs down the rebound, and she was fouled on the rebound.
Yeah, Olivia Gerhardt's, she knows it, too, for Kewaskum.
And that's her second personal and the fourth team foul. Now Peer sits.
Peer takes a break. I hope Brianna Flanagan's ankle. My hunch is okay. Rub some dirt. Well, we don't have any dirt in the gym, do we? You can't rub any dirt on it.
We have dust.
Okay, get some ice on. She's walking on it. She'll be fine.
All right, Reese Brooks came in and Adele Miner
Got to John Wayne it sometimes. It hurts, but it's not bad. All right, they got it down to 6-point deficit.
There's
attack.
Emma Reese up to the basket, lays it up, no good. Adele Miner offensive rebound, no good. She gets her own rebound again. Off glass, no good. And Gerhardt's comes away with it.
Stop
2-on-1 for Kewaskum. Shot up, no good. Raina Truchinski runs down the rebound. Gets it
Nobody's
to
running,
Brooks.
though. But see, they're all jogging for Ripon.
To Emma Reese up, right corner to the baseline to the hoop. She'll lay it up off glass. Good.
Nice job by Resop creating her own shot. That's just wanting it more than the other person.
16-12 Indians.
Ripon stays in that zone. Now you want to get a stop and a score and make Kewaskum think twice about what's going on.
Here's Pittman. Gerhardt's, Belty. Wing three, air ball. And out of bounds to Boy, Adele Miner.
I think I'm going to Miner, either grab it or get away, but don't do that. You're gonna force the referee to make a bad call.
I wasn't sure whether she touched it or not.
I got
close.
I got the impression she wasn't either.
Yeah, I think you're right. But anyway, out of bounds, Ripon's ball. All right, here comes Reese Brooks.
Going with that high double elbow, but it's not helping him. It's crowded in there.
To Resop, right corner, no good. Rebound to Gerhardt's of Kewaskum.
Oh, we got to get some offensive putbacks.
Here comes the sophomore into the lane, but out to the left wing for a three. No good. Adele Miner the rebound. The shot missed by Belty.
Okay, now dribble with a purpose. Let's go.
Miner will take it in. Over to Danny Brewer. Long three, and she hits it. Danny Brewer.
Way to eye it up. She just dropped a 30-foot putt.
Nice shot.
Nice job.
Tigers within 1. On a rally now.
Yep.
Here's Belty on the wing left side. Now we need some defense.
There
Long
you go.
pass out of bounds. There's your defense. Tigers get it back.
Little intensity, and by golly, they got to stop. They scored, and they forced Kewaskum to take that timeout we wanted, right?
That's what they did.
We're just under 3 minutes remaining in the first half. The difference was Resop came in, and a couple other people started playing a little bit harder, too. So good to see. Good
Timeout
to see.
came with 2 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in the first half. It's Kewaskum 16, Ripon 15.
You watch this Kewaskum or this Ripon team, it's like you can tell they're figuring themselves out as well. You know, they're working on that confidence thing. Hey, let's talk about the conference. Wisconsin Dells, to no surprise, right? They're 6-0 overall, 4-0 in conference. Adams Friendship, they come in, they're 5-2 overall, 3-1 in conference. Westfield, the team that we played, they're 5-2 overall, 3-1. And get a load of this, Mauston 4-2, and well, guess what they are in conference? 3-1. So you got undefeated at 4-0 in conference, the Dells on the top half of the conference, and 3 teams tied for second place at 3-1.
There's
High and
Resop.
low, high-low game.
She gets the ball back after she tried to get it in.
Follows
to,
her own shot.
Yes, to Adele
Don't
Miner.
foul.
Had 2 opportunities, but
point
couldn't
blank.
get the ball down.
We're getting the offensive putbacks with Resop, aren't we?
So here's Belty. Ripon had a chance to take the lead.
Got the orphan in the corner screaming for the ball for Kewaskum.
Yeah, that was Anna Parrish.
Yeah.
All right, back
But
to
I like
Gerhardt's.
that. I like that. Darn it. You want it? You want it? By golly. Let them know.
Pittman.
We're too accommodating on that, letting them. You notice how when we tried to feed the high post, they steal it, and when here we go.
That's a long 3, and
Yeah.
it's good by Cameron Belty.
You know, every time you say that's a long 3, regardless of which team, it's like you're surprised they're taking it,
It's a long
and
3.
they're making them.
All right, this is Brewer again. Oh, she
Take
had it
care of the
knocked
ball.
out of her hands, but it's
Take
still
care of the
Ripon's ball.
Pivot under pressure. You got somebody on your grill. Use your body to protect that ball. Swing it through. Rip it through.
All right, Raina Truchinski to inbound to Danny Brewer. Now to Reese Brooks.
Ball screen. Pick and roll.
Brooks
Resop.
over to Brewer now. Top of the circle, Raina Truchinski.
Oh,
There is Adele Miner. Oh,
Nice
gets it
pass.
to Truchinski underneath. Nice pass. Truchinski gets fouled. She'll get 2 shots. The foul is on Leah Pittman, her first, team's 5th. And Raina Truchinski will go to the free throw line.
Ripon's doing a good job. Remember, they average going to the line 18 times per game, but they got to make the free throws.
Missed that one, so we're 2 out of 3 at the line. Remember, 48% is what Ripon shoots at the free throw line.
Yeah, it's not good. Kewaskum conversely shoots as a team 64%.
Let's see if Raina can get this one. And nope, that's not good either. Hey, Adele Miner, the rebound, shot up and good
And
by
we got it
Adele
down.
Miner.
The 1 possession game with 1:20 to the half.
So it's 19-17.
You should be flying around up there. Put a little pressure on that ball.
Tigers
Make
need
her
to stop.
uncomfortable. Make her uncomfortable.
Tigers need to stop here. This is Kaylin Rettler.
And she's just looking. And she's
Driving to the basket, into the
stop
lane.
and pop.
Oh,
nice
shot.
It's called a stop and pop.
Kaylin Rettler,
Nobody
nice shot.
rotated over on that zone.
Okay, under a minute. Here's Truchinski with it. She'll go to Reese Brooks. 3
Looks
on the
good.
wing. No good. Off the rim, and it goes out of bounds off of the rim.
I'm glad,
hard.
though. I wanted, the important thing was I wanted her to want it, and she did. Brooks, she squared up. She got the ball. She wanted to shoot it. You have to. You got to shoot with confidence, conviction. Call it what you want.
Cameron
It was a good
Belty is the one who let the ball go out of bounds. And
Box
here's
out.
a shot left side, no good.
Box
It's tipped
out.
around.
Oh,
Gerhardt's
my.
ends up with it. Now again, it's Gerhardt's ending up with another offensive rebound. Now Belty into the lane, shot good. Cameron Belty.
Wow.
And all of a sudden, it's a 6-point lead.
There was no boxing out on that first shot they took, Kewaskum.
Here's
And
Reese
it cost
Brooks.
them.
Raina Truchinski with 10. Danny Brewer, another long 3 off glass, no good. Hard off the iron. The ball bouncing around. Gerhardt ends up with it for Kewaskum with 2. She lays it up and good at the buzzer.
Wow, what a nice run by Kewaskum at the end.
And that it was. They score the final 6 points here and they take a 8-point lead at the half. It is Kewaskum 25 and Ripon 17.
Offensive
at the
putback
half.
by Minor made it a 2-point
Yeah.
game. And then from there, defensively, Ripon did not box out. And I'll give credit. It's a fundamental move. You show them the ball. If you have the ball, if you're Kewaskum, the point guard, you show them the ball. One dribble. It's just a dribble, relocate, jump shot. And they did 2 of those down the stretch. But the big disappointment to me was not very good boxing out when they took their first shot from the deep corner, that corner that you and I always talk about, the hot corner in front of Ripon. They didn't box out, and that cost them dearly for an offensive putback. But when it's all done and said, what a difference when Resop is out there. We're more physical, we have more presence on the boards, and we're attacking the rim a lot better. Even if it's not her involved specifically, you saw that nice little dribble drive by Minor, dropped it off to the point guard, and she got fouled and went to the line. So when it's all done and said, we're playing with a lot more energy and confidence when number 4 is on the court for the Tigers.
Let's check the scoring. Again, Kewaskum leads at the half, 25-17 for Kewaskum. Kaylin Rettler has 4 points. Lily Prost has 3. Olivia Gerhartz with 3. Alexis Bellew has 1. And the leading scorer in the game, and she's done a heck of a job here tonight, having, 14 points, is Cameron Belty, including 1 3.
Yeah, she's already at her season average per game of 14 points. Yeah. And then they, like I said, Gerhardt averages 9, Rettler averages 8, and Prost, another sophomore, averages 7. They got nice balanced scoring coming into this game tonight, Kewaskum does.
For the Tigers with 17 points, Reese Brooks has 3, Brenna Flanagan 3, Emma Resop 2, Danny Brewer 3, Adele Minor 4, and Emerson Peer has 2. So that's what we have as far as our first half goes. And I'll tell you what, we'll take a break and we'll come back with the start of the second half here in just a few minutes. All right, welcome back to Ripon High School, the Tigers Den, and we really appreciate you watching and listening on the Ripon Channel. It's youtube.com/Ripon Channel. With Marty Ernzer, I'm Lynn Krause, and it is halftime here with the score Kewaskum 25 and Ripon 17. The Kewaskum Indians are 4-3 overall. Wins over Slinger, Plymouth, Sheboygan South, and West Bend West. Losses to Lemira, North Fond du Lac, and Sheboygan Lutheran. Marty, what do you have for us?
Well, I was talking about the top half of the conference. Wisconsin Dells undefeated, 6-0 on the year, obviously undefeated in conference.
Yeah.
And then you got a log jam. You got Adams Friendship, Westfield, and Mauston all with 3-1 records in conference. But be mindful that Adams Friendship at Westfield beat them by a point. So on the head-to-head, Adams Friendship would have the go-ahead on that. And then as you look to the bottom half of the conference, you got Berlin, Ripon, Nakusa-Watoma. You got Berlin at 2-6 with a win over Ripon. Ripon at 1-6, and then you have Nakusa-Watoma, neither one with a win in or outside of conference this year. Around the conference, what's been going on? Last night, Adams Friendship lost to Almond Bancroft, 54-51 in non-conference action. Berlin lost to Partyville, got taken to the woodshed, 63-25. I know that Partyville team last year had a heck of a ball club. They must have had a lot of returners coming back this year. And then if you go back to last Thursday, Nakusa lost to Westfield by that one-point game I was talking about earlier. And then last Friday, Mauston beat Reedsburg outside of conference, and Westfield lost that one to Adams Friendship I was talking about. And anyway, I just want to give you a feel for what's going on in the conference as we begin play. I'm surprised they did it with the band walking down the sideline here. Imagine a ball going out of bounds as we get a turnover created by Ripon.
Adele Miner with the steal. All right, Ripon down by 8. Need a quick start here in this second half.
Let's see. There's that zone by Kewaskum. I was wondering if they were going to run it.
Emerson Pierre went into the lane.
Nice save by Pierre.
She was able to save it.
Square. There you go.
Now it's Adele Miner to Resop. Oh, she had it almost stolen away, but she's able to run it down.
Well, she threw it away.
And it was stolen. It's a 2-on-1 for Kewaskum. Driving it up and in is Kaylin Rettler.
Yeah, it was 2-on-1, and Rettler did a good job. You should have tried to stop Rettler and make her make the pass. There's
all right.
Trapping the ball once they get across half court, and Ripon wasn't ready.
Emma Resop does get the ball, and she drives to the basket, and she was fouled on the play.
She told me she was working on her offhand because I was kind of talking about it last season. I want to see her use that left hand a little more. If you're just going to play dominant one way, defenses are going to play you to that way and try to beat you to it. Keep them honest defensively.
Free throw's good by Emma.
Yeah, she's been a good free throw shooter last year as well, it seemed to me.
That foul was on Leah Pittman, her second, team's first of the half. And Emma gets a second free throw. It's also good.
Solid free throw.
So we've had, we're 4 out of 6 at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah.
So that is an improvement.
A lot of it has to do with who gets to the line, right?
Well, that's true as well. All right, here's Gerhartz. Over to the right side is
Get those
Pittman.
arms up. Get those arms up.
And Pittman will go to
There
Belty.
you go.
Belty. Oh, she lost the dribble.
Yeah.
Stolen by Emerson Pierre.
Ooh.
Goes to Adele Miner across the timeline.
Nobody on the left side.
Miner in the lane. Goes to the right corner. And they pass the ball around. Now Resop with a turnaround to the glass. No good. Got her own rebound. She dishes it out to Pierre for a 3. No good.
Ouch. Good box out by Kewaskum. We got a. Where's the foul? I didn't see anybody.
Oh, it's going to be
interesting on Kewaskum.
Kewaskum.
What's interesting is I didn't see anybody in white. I saw 3 green jerseys all walling out, boxing out. But a good break for Ripon. Can they capitalize on that first foul called on
Anna Parrish, 22, her first personal. Now the inbound to Resop. She misses it.
Miner
got the offensive rebound and brings it outside. So Ripon another chance.
Well, they're battling physically, Miner and Resop.
There's a 3 off the front of the rim, no good, and run down.
Stop the ball.
You
got to stop the ball. Don't quit.
Rettler to the hoop. Left hand scoop, no good.
Oh.
Gerhardt's the rebound, no good. And Emma Resop comes in strong and takes it away.
Wow. Too many white jerseys, though, if it wasn't for Rysop standing flat-footed and watching.
Got Adele Miner at the free throw line, posted up. And she'll bring it to Troczynski left side. Pier a three. Oh, no good. Rysop, the offensive rebound again. She brings it back out to Reese Brooks.
Don't dribble, just pass it. Let's
so
go.
Another opportunity for the Tigers. Miner has it on the back. This girl is on Adele Miner's back.
Yeah,
so there's a foul.
I think she was trying to get her hand back.
Oh.
That's all. I think that's all that was Rettler trying to get her appendage back to her, the rest of her.
Gives you an idea how strong Adele Miner can be.
Give it up to
13 foul.
Give it up to
the
Sam
inbound
Erickson.
to Rysop. Isn't she fouled on that play? My goodness. All right, here's Belty to the hoop, and she lays it up and in.
Oh, boy, too accommodating for Ripon just to run side. You don't run next to the ball. You get in front of them.
Oh, and here's a steal. Anna Parrish. Little pass over there to Rettler. Lays it up and in. Tough start now for the Tigers, down by 12.
Unforced turnovers. All they're doing is putting a little pressure when you get across the timeline.
There's Pier. Stolen away by Kaylin Rettler.
Get in front of the ball.
She's a little spark plug here. Her shot no good, though. And it goes out of bounds to the Tigers. All right, Millie Gales will come in. Pier out. Danny Brewer in. And Miner out. So the Tigers will have Brooks, Troczynski, Gales, Brewer, Rysop.
Well, this flurry early in the second half has cost Ripon dearly. They've gone back
another steal.
Another bad execution.
Here's Rettler. She's going to bring it back out, though. Going to go to Parrish with it. Rettler driving to the hoop. Oh, blocked away nicely by Rysop.
But you can't be trailing the ball like this. If you want to push it, then you got to get out in front of the ball if you're Ripon.
Here's Troczynski. That's Brooks. Gales. Troczynski again. Here we go with Brooks. And she tries to get it to Rysop inside, who goes up strong and puts it up and in.
That was an excellent feed by Brooks on the post.
Emma Rysop with the basket. Tigers needed it. Now down by 10.
Yeah, now what they got to start doing is stop turning the ball over for easy breakaway layups. They're their own worst enemy on the ball handling.
And some defense
here. We go.
See if the Tigers can get a stop. Belty,
Box
three.
Box out.
No good. And the rebound there by Danny Brewer. Here she comes up. Left side, there's going to be a shot. Troczynski, no good. And it rebound comes out of there to Kewaskum. Belty hurries down the floor in the lane, lays it up and in. Easy two.
Ran by the defenders. Defenders are jogging. It's like they're thinking, I got to go to my spot or something. I don't know what it is, but you got the ball next to you. And she's just speed dribbling past two defenders.
So the timeout comes with 13 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the second half. And our score is the Indians 33, the Tigers 21. You know, we talk about conferences and this Glacier Trails Conference that Kewaskum is in. 3 undefeateds there, Marty. Kewaskum, Port Washington, and Kettle Moraine Lutheran. And Kettle Moraine Lutheran 8-0 on the season already.
Well, before you said that, and I had no idea, KML has always had good girls and boys basketball, particularly on the girls' side, over the last 20 years. So I'm not surprised at all there. Kettle Moraine Lutheran, the Chargers, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Always good girls basketball.
Port Washington is 5-1 overall. And I'm surprised the West Bend schools, West Bend West, West Bend East, combined 0-12.
Yep. Well, it tells you pretty much that the program is hurting. I mean, when you look up and you see Nakusa and you see Watoma winless, that kind of tells you what's been going on or what hasn't been going on at the younger grades. Yeah. And when you get to the varsity level, if you are fundamentally not developed, it's hard to compete in sports.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking, a city the size of West Bend to have
wouldn't somebody,
winless two schools?
Yeah,
I don't know.
And then at the same time, why would a little town like Randolph have such good girls and boys basketball decade after decade?
Well, there's Reese Brooks with a 3, but was unable to convert. And Kewaskum comes the other way. Here's Belty with it. Over to the right side, Prost. That's Gerhardt. And let's see. Belty again. Pass to Gerhardt's inside position, no good.
Got her own rebound, though.
Yes, she did. And brings it back out now to Belty. Into the right corner, Prost. Nice knockaway by Emma Riesop. Good hustle on the defense.
Yeah, she was all in. She sold out on that. If she misses that, it's an uncontested layup. Good job, because there's no help coming from the weak side.
So Kewaskum inbounds underneath her basket, right side. And it's Belty. Where's she going to go? Way out on top.
Ripon did a good job of zoning the basket, not giving up the cheap one on the inbounds. Good job.
That's Prost with it. She's going to drive to the basket. Lays it up. Around, no good. And Gerhardt gets the offensive rebound. Now into the lane, or to the baseline left side. A shot no good by Pittman. And Emma Riesop comes away with the rebound.
Ripon can never get the fast break going. Quite frankly, because there's too much jogging on the court. You got to sprint down those wings.
Here's Gales.
Riesop was looking for someone to go to.
Truchinski with it. Reese Brooks in between the circles.
Okay, they're going to post up on the zone.
And that's Riesop with it. Gales right corner, shot no good. And the rebound to Cameron Belty. Kewaskum, here they come quickly.
The ball.
And Belty's going to go right to the hoop. She misses it. Gerhardt's and Riesop tied up Ripon's possession. So that's a break for the Tigers on the possession. Now a couple of substitutions. Emerson Peer back in, and Anna Buchholz is in.
See, someone's got to join the party with Riesop on the rebounding. Minor does generally, but it's just as Coach said in pregame, it's an attitude. Defense and rebounding is attitude. You got to want it. Play angry if that's what you got to do. But whatever motivates you, you got to play tougher on the rebounds.
Here's Brooks with it. Riesop in the corner, a couple of dribbles. Lost her dribble. Was able to get it to Buchholz, though.
Got fortunate.
And Brooks ends up with it. Now Peer left wing.
Get out of the paint, Spalding. There you go.
And
wow.
Riesop has
Lost her dribble.
Goes now to Peer. Brooks. And she's going to make a move.
Yeah.
Back to Peer again.
Ripon has got to get players developing their offhand with the dribble, because pretty much everybody goes with their dominant hand when they put it on the floor.
Brooks tries a three. It's blocked, but Riesop ends up with the ball, and she's fouled on the play.
That was interesting.
So Ripon will retain possession. So that part's good. It's going to be on Leah Pittman, number 11 for the Indians, her third.
Not much scoring going on in here in the first 9 minutes of the second half.
It's 21, I beg your pardon, on Ruby McCain, her first, team's fourth. And the inbound pass is too strong, and it goes out of bounds. So the opportunity for another offensive possession goes awry for the Tigers. All right, Cameron Belty will bring it up. It's the Indians 33, the Tigers 21. Here's Gerhardt's little floater, no good. Rebound out of bounds to Kewaskum. Paisley Spalding couldn't get the handle on it. So Raina Truchinski in, and it's Reese Brooks out.
This game was anybody's game at halftime, and Kewaskum came out, and just all they did was trap the ball once they got over the timeline, and Ripon kind of went into a tizzy and never recovered. And that's been the difference here in the second half. And then from there, it's just been better rebounding, a little more aggressive Kewaskum rebounding than Ripon.
Belty gets the inbound and gets it to Alexis Bellew. And she goes to Gerhardt's, who brings it back out. That's Prost with it on the right wing.
Kewaskum's a little better with the ball, too, collectively as a team.
Minor, Brewer,
good steal there.
Buchholz with the steal. And she's going to, I thought she lost the dribble, but she was able to get it back.
Did.
Also, Brewer and Truchinski in the game. Peer now to the basket. Blocked. Picked up by Adele Minor. Her shot no good. Danny Brewer gets the loose ball, and she's fouled on the play.
Nice job by Brewer.
So the Tigers with some hustle will get to the free throw line in the form of Danny Brewer. That foul, by the way, is on Olivia Gerhardt's, her third, team's 5th.
Halfway through the second half, you got to make these free throws. We talked about the importance that she does on the first.
She does.
Talked about the importance about that. You know, you don't shoot 50%. You miss more than you make from the free throw line, and that's no way to go around playing high school basketball.
Brenna Flanagan.
So tonight here, they right now statistically are doing just fine.
Brenna Flanagan in for the Tigers. So Danny Brewer makes the first. She gets a second now. And this one is up and also
Solid.
good. So Ripon doing better at the free throw line tonight, 6 out of 8. Kaylin Rettler will bring it up. Tigers down by 10. Maybe we have a rally in us here.
Got to take your feet with you. Now take your, see, it's too easy. Too easy. One dribble and your person's beating you already.
Rettler to Prost. No good.
Now,
Buchholz the rebound.
Right now, see, they're jogging even with the ball. They're both jogging, and they need to be sprinting down there and put pressure on the defense.
Brenna Flanagan. Oh, her pass is stolen away by Lily Prost.
This is just dribbling and passing.
Opportunity lost.
Nice find there.
Belty, 3, left corner, no good. Who's going to run down the rebound? Belty herself does.
Longer sleeve length, good hustle by Belty.
And Kewaskum with another opportunity.
Get on her, dead ball, get on her.
To the free throw line, shot is up, no good there by Alexis Bellew. Danny Brewer the rebound for the Tigers.
Value the ball now, Ripon. Stop throwing it around.
Let's see if they can get it down to single digits. This is Truchinski in the right corner. Gonna dribble it out to Danny Brewer. There's a long 3. Little short, and the rebound out of there to Kewaskum's Ruby McCain. Here's Rettler with it. Bringing it up, making a move, dumping it out. That's Prost, 3. Oh, she got it.
Nice shot.
Lily Prost, her second 3 of the night. That was rattled down.
See what they do here. They're gonna look here. Okay, they're telling you right now we're gonna trap the ball once you get over the timeline.
Danny Brewer, though, gets it to Buchholz. Anna Buchholz posting up Adele Miner. She's fouled. Ripon has not committed a foul in the second half, and Kewaskum, that is their 6th.
Kewaskum's running a 2-3 zone, if I'm seeing this right. So yeah, that means you want one more person than they have in that zone. So you want 3. You want a guard on top, a guard next to her on top. You want one where this referee is standing right now. Then you want your shooter in the corner, and you want your high post on the elbow ball side.
Ruby McCain got the foul, her second.
And you can make the passes easier that way.
Paisley Spalding's into the game.
I'm not going with a double post, though.
Truchinski to Reese Brooks, and she's going to bounce it to Truchinski. And they're kind of just playing catch.
Well,
a couple dribbles. To try to get it to Adele Miner, but the ball was stolen away, and now Ripon foul on a reach.
And obviously that's the game plan, but when it's not there, don't force it. I think that's the difference. But you're trying to execute what they were obviously practicing this, going against the zone this week in practice.
Raina Truchinski's second foul, Ripon's first of the half.
But you're double team, so don't throw it into that double team, because if she catches it, Miner, you don't have anything to do with it anyway.
All right, here's Prost with it for the Indians. Goes cross court, Gerhardt's left side, and she goes into the lane, but back out to Gerhardt's again. Little floater, no good. Rebound out of bounds to the Tigers.
Yeah, the thing is, they beat us to that rebound. It went off the Kewaskum player, and no way should we be getting beat that much. A timeout, coach.
Yep.
For Ripon.
We're going to have a timeout.
I like it.
There's 7 minutes and 51 seconds remaining here in the second half.
And Ripon hasn't scored all but just a few baskets, mostly from the free throw line since the second half. They haven't been the same team since they kind of pressured the ball, trapping it to start the second half, Kewaskum. It's kind of thrown Ripon off. What I'm talking about when you're going against a 2-3 zone, that means the zone has 2 players on top. So you want 3 guards. You want one on top, you want one adjacent to her, and then you want one at about a 45-degree angle. You want your shooter down in the corner, and you want your post player on the elbow. You take the ball, and because you have one extra person on the perimeter than the bad guys do. So you take your ball, you pass to the guard on the to the 45, and then she passes down to the shooter. Now, once you get the ball down to the shooter, the post player on the elbow slides down to that strong side or ball side block. You can play a 2-man game. If they don't double the ball with the shooter in the corner, go ahead and go one-on-one and then try to score. if they do double you and try to trap you, feed, it should be one-on-one. Feed the block and let the block square up. Resop, if you could get her the ball on the block, she's going to attack and she's going to have fun, and she'll get to the free throw line.
Yeah,
but what they're trying to do right now, it seems like they have 2 post players, and it just brings too many defenders in there, and they're trying to force a pass against a double team. Here we go.
A lot of times the defense will cheat, and the weak side will be wide open.
Yeah, in other words, a skip pass would be in order by Ripon.
All right, well, Ripon faced a little pressure, but they were able to get the ball across the timeline now to Reese Brooks on the right wing. And she's going to go to Adele Miner. There's a three. Spalding, no good. Miner the rebound, up and in.
Good
Adele
hands.
Miner.
Good hands by the sophomore.
Adele Miner with 6 points tonight. Tigers still down by 11. They need to stop, and there's a travel. There's your stop.
Anxiousness.
Ruby McCain
Good
on the
job
travel.
by Brooks. Brooks kind of surprised her, closed out in a hurry. She wanted to shoot the 3, so she's going to show Brooks the ball, but then she wanted to do a blow-by and forgot to put the ball down before she traveled.
So Ripon's facing pressure
Backcourt
now.
pressure, yep.
Raina Truchinski.
You got to have it in the hands of your best guard.
Gets now to Reese Brooks. They're going to get it across. They do it to Paisley Spalding.
I would have had Spalding. Oh,
to
nice pass.
Reese up, lays it up and in.
What a great pass by Spalding, the freshman.
Finding Emma Reesop for a layup.
Reesop with a nice finish, gets it down to a single-digit deficit.
She was on the move, and Spalding found her.
Go, go,
and
go.
A steal by Paisley Spalding. Left side, she's going to lay it up and in by Paisley Spalding.
I would have Paisley Spalding bringing the ball down. I think her skill set is as good as anybody's on that Tiger team.
And a timeout by Kewaskum now with 6:49 remaining in the second half.
Isn't that interesting?
A 6-0 run.
To see Ripon kind of giving Kewaskum a little bit of their own medicine. And that is just kind of being tight on your opponent, and then when the pass is coming their way, nice deflection by Paisley Spalding to get that.
It's the Indians 36, the Tigers 29. Another good thing, at least for the Tigers on the defensive end, Marty, Cameron Belty, who had 14 points in the first half, only has 4 here in the second.
Now Ripon has to come back and own the rebounding too. Stop forcing that pass into the high post that's being doubled, because it's usually spells bad news for Ripon.
Well, the Indians will bring it up. And with that is Kaylin Rettler.
Ripon will play their man.
Across the timeline, that's Prost with it on the wing right side.
Anticipate, beat him to the spot defensively.
Gerhardt.
Good job by Miner right there.
Got
a
her
hand
pass.
on it. Deflection.
Tipped by Miner, but Kewaskum runs it down. Driving the ball is Rettler.
That's going to be the third foul on
fouled.
Reesop. It should be. Now, that was a mismatch. You saw that Reesop on the little quick water bug type point guard, and she can't stay with her. Oh, they didn't call it on Reesop.
Oh.
Went on Miner for her second.
Went on Adele Miner second.
So you have the 2 best aggressive players for Ripon.
Oh, they got a break, missed free throw.
With just two fouls each.
And Ripon only has 2 fouls in this half.
Now, get your backyard on the shooter, who's ever got her, and box out here. Box out.
Oh, that one is good. It rattled down.
All right.
All right.
Got to play more precise basketball now because of the big deficit you found yourself into. There you go. Attack.
Now there's Brooks over to Reesop.
There's that left hand by Reesop.
Back to Brooks. All right, she's going to bring it out and restart. Go to the left side with Truchinski.
I was just going to say, I'd rather see Ripon shoot a 3 than throw it away into that double team.
Reesop, top of the circle. She's going to drive to the basket.
They're going to try the hold. You bet.
And there's a foul on the Indians.
Be nice to get to the bonus if you're Ripon.
Well, that is a bonus right there, Marty.
Okay. And you got one of your better shooters at the line. It's a bonus, so all the more importance now to make the first one.
Olivia Gerhardt's her 4th personal, 7th team. Emma Reesop gets 1 free throw plus 1 if she makes it, and she does.
And she's got that mentality like, I want to be here, as opposed to many players that, oh, geez, I hope I don't miss. It's a mindset. And
9 points now for Emma Reesop.
Yeah, and half of them darn near are going to be from the free throw line if she delivers here.
We can cut this to 6, and it is.
What is
good.
she, 4 for 4?
She's 4 out of 4.
Here we go. Got to stop the ball. Starts with this quick point guard.
Under 6 minutes to go.
Switch.
Almost a
Nice.
steal.
Beautiful
a
basketball.
Nice basket by Cameron Belty.
That was a set play coming from the weak side on the bounce pass. Dropped the dime. Nice left-hand finish off the
It really
window.
was. Now Reese up on the wing right side. She's looking.
There's that right hand. You got to go left.
There's Spalding with it now to the free throw line. Oh, tried to force it in.
Yeah.
It was kicked.
And they got a break.
They got a break.
It's always a judgment call on the kick. In the old days, it wasn't. If it hit the foot, whether it was intentional or not, it was a kick.
Hit more like the knee than it did the
Ripon,
foot. So.
Which is called a kick.
Yeah. All right. There's Reese up. Oh, I think she traveled.
She did.
Lost the ball. They didn't call it. But here's Belty the other way.
The anxiousness.
Going to the basket. Whoa, nice little layup with a scoop
She's got
left
that
hand.
move. She's worked on it.
Yeah.
Nice finish. Nice athlete.
Well, from 6 back to 10. Now the Tigers have some more work to do. There's Reese up on the wing left side. Traczynski with it.
Ripon just having a hard time against the zone. Creates a lot of indecision.
She'll go now to Reese Brooks.
I know they worked on it in practice. Guaranteed.
Spalding
to travel.
Yeah.
She did.
That's
Just
too
what
bad.
we just saw with Reesop. It's anxiousness to do something, wanting to do something good, and you end up being your own worst enemy.
That's too bad.
So below 5 minutes here, they'll take their time, I would. And I would just keep running those sort of a little bit of the give and go off the high post.
Into Belty.
Inside out.
Dips it out for a shot. No good by Pittman, but an offensive rebound. And now another shot hard off the iron. Pittman runs it down again.
Wow.
Now Rettler. This is their third opportunity on the offense.
Yeah,
for the Indians.
This is something Ripon should be doing a better job of. And
here's Rettler with it.
Kewaskum showing Ripon how they do it.
Rettler to Belty. Traczynski on the defense.
Good deep. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice
Belty
job.
move. You're going to do that underhand again, and this time she missed it. And the ball is saved by Kewaskum. Another opportunity.
What hustle by the Indians.
Rettler to Pittman on the left side. Top of the circle is Prost. Wow.
Knocked
4
away.
opportunities here
Yeah.
for the Indians. And it's knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. But Kewaskum retains possession. Brenda Flanagan in.
Boy,
Emerson Peer coming
if I'm
in.
Coach Steiner for the Indians, I'm really pleased with the way my players are crashing the glass. I really thought that'd be a stat that Ripon could take advantage of on overall rebounding, and right now, it's just the opposite.
All right, with it is Leah Pittman. She goes to Prost, top of the circle. Dumps it off here to Bellew into the left corner, making a move, but putting it back out for a shot by Prost. Good.
Well, they always say the 5th or 6th time is the charm.
Yeah, right. And they had 5 opportunities on the offensive end that time. Took about 90 seconds off the clock as well.
I would have shot that. I wouldn't hesitate. Let that defender get back up on me.
All right, here's
You
Peer
need points right now.
to Reese Brooks. Brooks is going to go left side to Minor. Brenna Flanagan with a move to Minor inside. She has it. Oh, and the pass goes awry, out of bounds to the Indians. Reesop back in, 3:07 remaining in the second half, but it's 43 for the Indians, 31 for the Tigers.
You know, I didn't look on my schedule to know next thing we got going here. I think
Monday, isn't it?
I was just going to say that's it for the week here. Coach Bradley's here tonight, but he'll be on the Road Warrior, right? So what do we got Monday? Is that Montello with the boys?
You know, I'm not 100% sure. Block shot
There we
by
go.
Emma Reesop.
Yeah. Who else? Look out behind
job. And now it's going to be
Nice
Emerson
move.
Peer with a little floater, no good.
There's a
Reesop
foul.
the offensive rebound,
What?
but she was out
That's
of
a foul.
bounds apparently.
Excuse me. That's a foul. She got the rebound.
Yeah,
and
she got tripped up out of bounds.
Well, you have the right to come down with the rebound.
Yes.
And she was taken out accidentally as it was. I can't believe the official made that call.
Yeah, she was tripped up out of bounds, and
I'll
they
tell you,
called it out of bounds.
I'll tell you, if I was the coach, I would have called a timeout, and I would have been in the ear of that ref saying, wait a minute, what is it? Explain to me why you called what you called.
Well, Kewaskum takes the timeout with 2 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in the second half. They still lead this one 43-31.
I mean, just so you understand, it was a missed shot. Reesop goes up, grabs the ball in the air for the rebound, comes down. As she comes down, her legs are taken out by a defender and takes her to the floor, out of bounds, and the referee calls out of bounds.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't see that coming. Should have been a foul. Go
Yeah.
to the line on a bonus.
And right, and look who's you're sending. It stops the clock, and you're sending our best free throw shooter to the line for 2 more points with the clock stopped.
But nonetheless, that's not
part of
how
the game.
it worked out.
It's part of the game. Yeah. I just want to explain it to people.
The Tigers next play this Friday, Marty, at Mauston.
And the boys, any idea?
You know, it's a Monday night game, but I can't remember who they play.
And I was on looking at all my different things on the bounds and getting all my stats.
I forgot to look. Yeah,
and I forgot to look.
Well, we will be here Monday night.
Hopefully,
I know
I can still keep our jobs, but we'll, yeah.
All right. Well, Kewaskum gets the inbound to Kaylin Rettler, her of 9 points here tonight. And let's see. Into the lane is Prost with it. Turns around. Resop, good defense. Pittman has it. And she's going to go now to Belty. Prost. Prost into the lane. Nowhere to go with Resop defending her. Resop knocks it out of bounds. But it remains. Oh, they called a foul on that? Well, I guess they did. Wow. I thought she knocked it out of bounds. But anyway, 3rd foul on Emma, 3rd team foul. So Ripon has 4 more fouls to give in order for Kewaskum to get in the bonus. But this is an inbound play that's very nice to Alexis Bellew, and she lays it up and in. So here come the Tigers. Danny Brewer,
there you
three, good!
Even if it didn't go in, that's what you need. I mean, she's open. Why would you not shoot?
Danny Brewer for 3, her 2nd 3 of the game. And now a foul on Emerson Peer.
Yeah, she was told to stop the clock.
2nd personal, 4th team foul. 1:49 remains. Inbounding will be Cameron Belty. Over to Kaylin Rettler.
Well, Ripon's not going to come back and win this, but where they lost it was those first 12 minutes of the second half, and they can learn from that. They can watch this video and watch what happened when they trapped the ball at the timeline.
Here's Prost, attempted steal by Resop.
Right.
And she gets her 4th personal now.
Right. They're not in the bonus, so they're
2 more to go.
Trying to do. Yeah.
Well, I hope Emma doesn't foul. But you know she has 4.
Well, you got to do what you got to do.
There is Paisley Spalding with a foul. That's her 2nd, team 6. So 1 more.
I wouldn't hang back. I'd be on my person. Everybody would be on their person right here. And whoever the first pass goes to, that's who I'm going to get it.
And, well, it can't be Resop because it was inbounded to Lily Prost, who Emma was guarding. But now Ripon gets the foul, so it'll be 1-1 bonus time for the Indians.
They shoot 64% coming into tonight from the line. Kewaskum does.
Fouls on Reese Brooks, her first. And at the free throw line, is that Lily Prost, number 5? Misses it. Rebound bouncing out of there. Emma Resop grabs it.
Push it.
Here's
There's
Reese
no jogging
Brooks.
here. There's no jogging.
Reese Brooks, Danny Brewer. How
There
about
you
another
go.
3 off
Bank
glass?
it.
No good. Rebound. Spalding had it, lost it. Rainer Turchinski with a held ball.
Goes to Kewaskum.
And it goes to Kewaskum.
I like the energy Ripon's playing with. Just, once again, those mistakes are hurting them with the turnovers.
76 seconds remain. And Reese Brooks gets a foul. That's her 2nd. So that will put Kewaskum at the line. Of course, they missed their last free throw on the bonus. Let's see if they can do it again. Ripon was unable to convert on the offensive end, however. This time it's Kaylin Rettler at the free throw line, and she misses it. Bounced up in the air. Paisley Spalding gets the rebound.
No one's looking for the ball. Now they are. Brooks was the only one looking.
Oh, and it was stolen away by Rettler.
Right out of her hands.
Right out of her hands. Danny Brewer gets the foul. Well, they had another opportunity. They've had, 3 opportunities, and Ripon has not been able to get a point after Kewaskum has missed free throws. This time again, Kaylin Rettler for 1 + 1 if made.
Yeah, I think she's going to make this one.
And she does.
I tell you, get those Hunter orange Ripon shoes next to those, what would you call those? Prince Raspberry Beret shoes. She nails them.
Yeah.
She's a nice player. I like that. Good guard, the senior Rettler.
Yeah. All right. Brooks, Troczynski, under a minute now. Danny Brewer, Spalding, Emma Resop. She's going to go back out to Spalding.
See the freshman.
Troczynski, Danny Brewer, another three.
Right.
No good.
Spalding's not even looking to shoot. I mean, if she catches, of course, she's a freshman, but you don't have, just because it says 9th grade next to your name, you don't have to play like that. You can look for your shot, kid. She's a nice player.
Danny Brewer gets the foul, so this time it's the 10th team foul, so Cameron Belty will get to the free throw line to shoot 2.
You know, it was interesting, Coach, talking in pregame about how she wants to instill that confidence, and I think she is, into these players, that it's not just about shooting, but just instill confidence in general, that you belong out there. And that means you gotta get to the point where these kids, they get good enough fundamentally, because they have to work on their fundamentals, and you get better, and then you get ticked at yourself, when you make that mistake. Don't just like, well, I guess that happens. No, take ownership in it, and I think hopefully they're working towards that.
Well, the second free throw is good by Belty, so it's 49-34, and
there you go. There you go.
Brenna Flanagan,
follow it, follow it.
Rebound out of there to Kaylin Rettler, and a Ripon foul.
Okay, now on that one, and Flanagan shot the 3. Now she wasn't going to go back for the bust out, so if she follows her shot, has a very high probability of getting her own rebound. But that hesitation of going to the ball, not until waiting for it to hit, and then that's the difference of experience and not.
This time free throw by Kaylin Rettler's good.
Now why do we keep fouling? I think she's found her rhythm, hasn't she?
I think she has now, yeah. There you go, another one.
Nice. Very nice.
So she's had a really good game, 13 points here.
Yeah, and more than the points. More important than her 13 points.
There's Danny Brewer for 3 off glass, no good. And the rebound to Rettler, and we're at 20 seconds, and I think Ripon is going to...
Strong with the ball. That's what Rettler is.
Yeah, Ripon's going to give it up. And now we're down underneath 10. So, good game by the Kewaskum Indians, and it was a tough second half for Ripon.
It was about to set. Yeah, it was, and they made it a tough second half on Ripon with a little more defensive pressure, both in the half-court trap and a little bit of the backcourt press towards the end. But that was the difference, and Ripon blinked against that pressure, and that's what they'll keep working on and getting better at, and you do that in practice.
Well, our final score now was the Kewaskum Indians 51 and the Ripon Tigers with 34. With the win here tonight for the Kewaskum Indians, they go to 5-3 overall.
Yep.
And with the loss for the Tigers, they'll go to 1-7. For Ripon, their next game will be this Friday when they travel to Mauston. And Kewaskum, they have 2 more games this week, both at home. They host Cedar Grove, Belgium, who is 0-8 on the season. And then we'll host West Bend East Friday, that's 0-7 on the season.
This Friday, Mauston, the Golden Eagles, will be a difficult matchup for Ripon. They only have 1 conference loss, only 2 losses on the year, the Golden Eagles do. So let's see if Ripon can do a better job, just getting better incrementally every week of the fundamentals, of boxing out on rebounding and being stronger with the ball, both dribbling and passing.
Well, let's check the scoring for Kewaskum.
Yes, sir.
51 points. Kaylin Rettler, the senior, had 13. Lily Prost, the sophomore, had 8. Olivia Gerhardt, sophomore, had 3 points. And Alexis Bellew had 3 points. The star, really, Cameron Belty for the Kewaskum Indians. She had 24 points tonight. She is just a junior. She played very well.
Yeah.
Tigers scored 34. Reese Brooks had 3. Brenda Flanagan, 3. Emma Resop had 10. Danny Brewer had 8. Adele Miner, 6. Emerson Peer, 2. Paisley Spalding had 2.
I just want to talk about Rettler, the guard. Yeah, she had 13 points, and that's above her average. More importantly, it's so important for a good point guard to do what she did tonight. She took care of the ball. She didn't turn it over. She made her free throws when she had to. She distributed the ball to her teammates and set the table for them to get those points. And that's what you want. And that's what Ripon. And I'm telling you right now, that freshman Paisley Spalding, she has the tools to be what Rettler is with Kewaskum.
Well, it was a clean sweep for the Indians tonight.
Yep.
As the junior varsity team won their game 27-24.
Yeah.
And the varsity wins it 51-34 over the Tigers. Well, we want to thank you for joining us here on the Ripon Channel here tonight. We want to thank JJ and also Nyla for their hard work here this evening.
Yes, yes, yes.
And Marty, I guess we'll see you Friday afternoon for the college.
Yes, you will. Lake Forest comes to town, the Foresters.
And then next Monday, you and I will be back here at the Tigers Den for a Ripon High School boys game.
Indeed.
All right.
Coach Andy Bradley, always a pleasure to talk with him.
All right. So for Marty Ernzer, I'm Lynn Krause. Final again, Kewaskum Indians 51, Ripon Tigers 34. Thank you for watching and listening to Ripon Tigers girls basketball on the Ripon Channel.